Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good evening, I'm Jen Ah. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7. In top stories, sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. Ex-Raiders player Henry Ruggs officially pleads guilty in the fatal DUI crash that killed a 23-year-old woman and her dog. The DA says there was a chance of the DUI charge being dismissed without a plea deal due to a legal dispute over a search warrant. Ruggs initially faced charges leading to possibly up to 20 years in prison, but agreed to serve 3 to 10 years. A judge will have the final say on his sentence, and the sentencing hearing is set for August 9th. Meanwhile, the victim's family says they look forward to putting this criminal case behind them, that no sentence will ever bring Tina and Max back, and we hope that everyone learns from this preventable incident so that no other families suffer like we do. Also in court today, the teen suspected of shooting a campus security monitor at a middle school. 18-year-old Jesse Rios faces 4 charges of attempted murder to assist a criminal gang. Attorneys argue this Sunrise Mountain High School student had prior charges of possessing a firearm before Monday's shooting at Von Tobel Middle School. Rios is suspected of shooting a male employee there. Police say the campus security monitor was injured by a stray bullet, but is expected to survive. And campus security monitors in the Clark County School District could soon see a pay raise of anywhere from $7 to $10 per hour. Review-Journal's Renee Summerhour explains.
That's right. The school board will consider an agreement Thursday between the district and the Education Support Employees Association to reclassify the position to a higher pay grade. If approved, campus security monitors would be paid $21.67 to $30.51 per hour. That's up significantly from the current rate of $14.66 to $20.63. The district said in a statement Tuesday to the Las Vegas Review-Journal that the agreement to increase pay is a reflection of the critical role campus security monitors play in school safety. CCSD said, quote, as we continue working with the state legislators to secure funding to compensate all CCSD employees competitively, we must remain competitive in seeking to retain and recruit the best candidates in support of our students. The school board will consider the agreement just days after a campus security monitor was shot Monday outside of Von Tobel Middle School in northeast Las Vegas. The agreement was reached before the incident. If the pay increase is approved, it would go into effect early June.
In business, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability. A $1.3 billion luxury high-rise project is coming to Henderson in 2026, courtesy of the Four Seasons, but not the hotel. The hospitality company announced plans today for the Four Seasons private residence project in the wealthy McDonald Highlands neighborhood. This development calls for 171 fully furnished residents with panoramic views in partnership with Azure Resorts and Hotels and Luxus Developments. The developer says houses will be priced at about $3 million and up to $30 million for penthouses. Inside the Four Seasons private residences, a steak, seafood, and sushi spot in the works called Noble Heights. Celebrated Vegas restaurateur Elizabeth Blau and her husband, Chef Kim Kenton-Walla, are principals of Blau & Associates, who own Honey Salt in Summerlin and Buddy V's restaurant in the Venetian. They say this restaurant would also have plant-based dishes and a terrace. In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every blooming thing. Another pleasantly warm night in the 80s, set to cool to the 70s in the next hour, then falling even further into the 60s overnight with starry skies. On to the rest of your sun-filled work week. On Thursday, a high of 88 and low of 65 degrees. Starting Friday, get ready for scorching highs in the 90s. Some breezes coming through on Saturday, then a bit of cloud coverage starting on Sunday, and a muggy Monday ahead.
Sports brought to you by Station Casino's STN Sports. Download the app today.
We're going to soon find out where and when the Raiders play their games this year. But in the meantime, their rookies are going to start rookie minicamp this week over at the headquarters in Henderson. So that means Tyree Wilson, Aiden O'Connell, Jacorian Bennett's going to be out there, Byron Young, all the undrafted free agents out at the practice facility in Henderson getting in 3 days of work ahead of the Raiders opening up the following phase of their veteran offseason programs.
In Health, sponsored by Boulder City Hospital. We're here for you when you need us. A more effective treatment for uterine fibroids is now available that doesn't require surgery. Hear from the expert who recently published a review on this newly approved meds for these benign tumors.
There are 2 new FDA-approved drugs for the medical treatment of uterine fibroids. To be able to take a medication and get terrific relief of their symptoms, I think will be a game changer for many women.
They're called oral GnRH antagonist combinations.
Sports betting brought to you by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The 76ers and Nuggets will try to close out their respective NBA second-round playoff series in a pair of Game 6s on Thursday. The Sixers are 2-point home underdogs against the Celtics at the Westgate Superbook, and the total is 213. Boston is a -130 money line favorite to push the series to 7 games. In the Western Conference, the Suns are 3.5-point home favorites over the Nuggets, and the total is 226.5.
In entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's, has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. British rocker Rod Stewart's Vegas shows features soccer balls and the Ukrainian flag. Review Journal's John Katsimides explains.
We caught up with Sir Rod Stewart this week, who is continuing his run at the Coliseum at Caesar's Palace. More than 180 performances over the past 12 years for Stewart at Caesar's Palace. He told me, of course, he's in favor of the royal family. He is a knight. He doesn't kick soccer balls into the crowd as much anymore because he hit his friend in the face at a show at Hollywood Bowl last year. He keeps fit by working his legs, and he still loves to perform the hits.
Thank you for watching 7 at 7. If you have a Roku device, just search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you tomorrow for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.